I want to be a nurse, I want to be this. But now people are saying that they want to be delegates because they know that probably delegate is fetching more than a doctor. And even as a doctor, when you finish school, you may not get the job to do because the system is choked. You get it? So it is how we fix the system. If I know that I go and vote for somebody, and then after I've voted for the person, and then I come and I'm looking for a job. I don't have to go and sit in the person's office for 3 hours with my CV. I don't have to go and sleep with somebody before I get a job after I've voted for the person. I won't expect that when the person is coming to campaign to me that I should vote for the person, I should take money from the person. But I know that once I vote for this person, the person will be gone. And in 4 years, I may not see the person again until the person is looking for another vote before the person will come. So I want to quickly take whatever I can get from the person because I only see the person again after 4 years. Then the person who is also going for the election, the person also knows that, oh, this person, I won't be able to satisfy the person's wants or needs. So let me also buy the votes now. And after I have bought the votes, then after 4 years I'll come. Maybe I'll come with a bigger budget. Then I'll come and buy the vote again. So it all has to do with the fact that we are not orienting ourselves well. We are not thinking about service to people. Because if you are thinking about service to people and you are thinking about the fact that you would have to provide for the community, you are an MP, you have been voted for. If you create a serene environment or you are a president, you have been voted for. Like our president John Dramani Mahama says, 24 hours. There are some institutions that are operating 24 hours, which means that those institutions, the ordinary employment they would have done may have doubled or tripled. It means that a lot more people are going to get jobs. So if this is, imagine that if this system is running in almost every sector of the economy, it means that when you go to the hospital at midnight, when there used not to be a nurse or where there used not to be a doctor, there will be somebody there. If this was working, we shouldn't have our nurses who are staying in the house and not getting jobs to do, doctors who are not getting jobs to do. So it's about our systems and who caused it. We caused it ourselves, both the politicians and the civil servants. I can tell you, I just said it, Samson doesn't even know some of the things they are talking about. It is the civil servants that teaches them the things that they do, and that is what is.
Baby, I do not think so. When it comes to Yema leadership, the Biamicas, unfortunately, on my quiet say a man of parliament in a pen it, on the share a madua, a war a manual same. And what say parliament, current parliament, yeah, it's just about 14.7%, which is very bad. And but you see, me and my, near the back over him fa. Near the bay away, and say, a man won't mean no, and just a woman queen and as opportunity now, they can perform better. Or met me, but for me, Kononaka. And it's always a problem for them. It has always been a challenge for Emma. Inti sanka amanyo kuoni adiano. Omo bomodende because we your banners a walk contester. Almost a filing fee. Ye betcha mama half. We disabled a half. We youth a half. Yeah, akwenya amodia to us omode bua, but iswa. Inti I say you make sure say omo be intentional about it. Na yetimi nya mado do because other countries are doing it. Other countries are doing it in Tiana Yentiminye. You bet me I am an abroso. So ye nya and mwaka kra and push kakrana. Ye hiana or baba on chance of the boy and then and non chese as so catcher and say me pawana say bibisa yes I won't and insult you can't say at mundi you know so emma on the man you are badaye into a bube bremu abem because maybe ya uba be yemi ebeye me ya nti if that's the case enya me mbakra nti ekoso sa na ketwe ya na ebehunu wo parliament there be especially when aban na as political parties no so omo nye bibia to make sure say yeah promote a mad do na nkasa in parliament share about from Nkrumah time wo and now shed a reserve seat the mama and yeah so in my bemu 10 from that time says yeah we have just 40 women in parliament and by now yeah mind look at Nkrumah time you were able to know say you make sure say you benyama ama na ba parliament nti as at that time na yes 100 o se dan no kra na ye o ma 10 and na 276 anka ye o ma 100 wo ma anka bra enye.
Still have an old archaic law, an old archaic way of doing things that we are not ready to change. And so we can have parties saying we are giving women 50% off and all that. I said within the feminist political economy, the hidden cost outweighs even the small percentage that they are giving us. And we know how the system is. You need over $100,000 to contest in your constituency for member of parliament. That's a lot of money. How many young people do we have in Ghana? What is the minimum wage in Ghana, even to think of somebody acquiring that kind of money within the shortest possible time? And all these things breeds corruption in a magnificent level. Also, makes our political environment so vulnerable to people with ill-gotten wealth to come into the system and dictate the pace as to how our leadership should go. We want a Ghana where we have leaders with ideas, leaders who can move the country forward, leaders who are bold enough to say, this is the direction we need to go. We've seen what is happening in South Africa, how people are chasing Ghanaians, and we are a country with gold, minerals. What else don't we have? So we need leaders. We need leaders with ideas, not leaders with deep pockets that will be able to pay people for them to vote for. And again, when things like this are not addressed, it deters even technocrats, people with brilliant ideas. They say, me, I don't have money. If I go, they will not even vote for me because I don't have money. So let me just stay one on my own. And so we need to find a way to curtail this. And this is how it is. Again, we are asking the state, but my last submission is going to be on the citizens. We need a citizenry with a renewed mind to say that my civic and political right is very important to me. I do not need to sell it before. You understand? We have to appreciate the civic and political rights that have been given to us so that we will take it very seriously.